Make a quick video talking about our rebuild kits. I'm going to use the 480 rebuild kit as an example. It's our biggest seller, obviously. Kind of a difference between what's contained in our kit versus what you might buy off eBay or from somewhere else. So our basic master rebuild kit includes the frictions, and we use the high energy modules for that. Complete set of steels, the overhaul kit, which you call paper and rubber, that has all your seals and gaskets, lip seals, a filter, and the pistons. That would be normally what's called a master rebuild kit with steels and pistons. That is that's the base of the kit. You know, that's the foundation. A more complete kit that you might buy at some places would include both your front and rear band, and some bushings, maybe not a complete set. We include a complete set, and thrust washers we include a complete set. So that makes up what a lot of places call like a super master or something along those lines. That's if you were building a stock unit with no upgrades, that would be everything you need to build one aside from any worn hard parts. And that's probably more than what a lot of transmission shops use to rebuild a transmission. We don't typically sell any partial kits. We sell our stage 2 as our lowest line kit. That includes all the electronics, which is a new internal harness, a new manifold pressure switch, and when available, we like to use AC Delco. Some of this stuff, because of the COVID, is not available right now, but shift solenoids and torque converter lockup PWM solenoid is also included. We also include a new 34 element sprag and a new overdrive roller, which one depends on your year model, obviously, for your core. And our stage 2 kit now also includes a billet forward hub. We have to use a couple different options on these due to availability, but it's rollerized, which is an upgrade over stock. It's billet, which is a big upgrade over stock. The stock forward hub is only good for about 900 horsepower. We include these now instead of a machine stock one due to parts availability. We can't keep enough stock ones in here to machine, so you get a billet one just so we can try to keep them in stock and it not be a short, not have to be held up waiting on parts. The other remainder of the parts here are specific to our rebuild kits. Some of the stuff you might be able to find somewhere else, but it's a lot of the stuff's made in-house. So the accumulator block-off plate with the bolts is something that we feel is, on most builds, is a good thing to use, other than just an absolute stock or towing heavy-duty application with a real tight converter. We also include the kit to rollerize the rear thrust from the output carrier to the case. We include a pressure regulator spring for the bigger power applications. We used to include a boost valve with a pressure regulator spring from a major manufacturer, but they were problematic. They did not hold consistent pressure. These springs we have made can hold a consistent pressure. They're repeatable. We dyno every transmission here, and we were wasting hours and hours trying to fight pressure problems on the dyno, and we determined it was not anything we were doing. It was actually the new parts we're using. These little seals here, there's a cut plug and a rubber tipped cut plug that has a hole. Those are for sealing the center support or dual feeding with a stock plate. We also include a heavy duty snap ring, which is a common item. It's been used for years on turbo 400s and 480s, but it's included in our kit. We include a different bushing for the rear of the case that's wider to catch the rollerized bearing and add more support. Includes an extra friction of steel in case you need to run 6 in your direct drum. And we also have here is the intermediate spring retainer plate. Here's a stock one, and you can see it's got witness marks where it's been gotten into by the direct drum. This is a turbo 400 style. You peel the springs off here, put them in the piston, and use this plate so that it doesn't get wound up inside the transmission. We've had a warranty a couple of years ago before we were doing this, because the direct drum would just make a mess back there and wad this up in the case, and it becomes a real quick transmission that's thrashed over a small plate. So that's our basic stage 2 kit. It's complete. You can tell pretty much everything left of here It's not going to come in your generic kit off eBay or wherever you buy a kit from. It's not going to come with a complete set of electronics. It's not going to come with a billet hub. It's not going to come with a plate. You know, we make these plates in-house. We use them on everything we build. We send them out with every kit. So we just don't want to have a transmission fail over a small part like that. It doesn't make any sense. Sprags, I don't know what they're going for on the market now, but those things add a significant amount of cost to what would normally be just the foundation of the kit.